Hi, my name is Pamela Davis, and I am applying for the Minority Grants for Creators. I've been crocheting for 35 years. I first learned how to crochet back in high school. That's when home economics was part of the school curriculum. I was in the seventh grade, and the semester actually started with sewing. We was actually sewing first, and I fell in love with sewing. But after it went on there, then we got to cooking, and then there was other craft that was offered. And one of the craft that was offered was crochet, and I just took to crochet. Even after school, my home economic teacher was willing to teach me. Nobody else wanted to learn how to crochet but me. I was the only one that wanted to learn how to crochet. There was another skill in there called macrame. I took to that a little bit, but not as much as crochet. But I think that this grant will help benefit me and my business by helping me launch the things that I want to launch. I want to start my Crochet Your Heart podcast. I want to get more marketing campaigns. I want to actually continue to promote my first book that I wrote called Crochet Your Heart. I just want to do all different things in my business. And I think with this grant, it will help me build that foundation to continue as a successful entrepreneur, African-American woman. The obstacles that's been in my way, I would have to say individuals not believing in my craft, not actually thinking that I actually created it. I remember I was on a cruise. Actually in 2015, I went with 13 other girls, and I made it was like a flower cover up. It was beautiful. It was orange. Everybody on the cruise ship complimented me on it. Well, the one girl that actually got the cruise together, she was my best friend's sister. She didn't believe I made it. She did not believe. It's like they're in denial about my creativity and my skills. My thing is, when someone tells you that they done something, they actually done it. There's no if, and, buts about it. They actually done it. It's theirs. Leave them alone. They're creative. They didn't know how creative I was. And rather than to argue with the individual, it's just like, okay, whatever. But in my younger years, I would argue. But, life is too short. Life is too short. So I would say that was one of the obstacles that was in the way of my creativity, people not actually believing in my skills that I have come to love and come to master over the 35 years. I cannot believe I've been crocheting for 35 years. Wow. And this grant, this JoAnn Minority Creator Grant will just help me enhance my business, help me become a better businesswoman, help me actually pay for some, maybe some business classes, because I've never actually been to a business school per se, but I've been to college. I went to college for computers and everything, but to get my marketing skills out there and to get my name out there and to get my business out there, the one thing I definitely want to do is get my podcast going. I want the Crochet Your Heart podcast, talk all about crochet, all about the feeling, how it helps you, it relaxes you. Crocheting is a body, mind, and spirit retreat. It's like a personal retreat in your head. And I just want everybody to actually just be able to feel the way I feel when I crochet. I'm just so relaxing. And, my husband, I lost him very unexpectedly back in March of 2019, but he was my biggest supporter when it came to my crochet. He would actually go out and buy my yarn and would actually FaceTime me to make sure that he had the correct yarn. So, this grant will actually benefit me, and it will help me with a fresh to reboot my business, because I was so into my business and everything. But once I had that devastating loss, I kind of, took a step back, but now it's time for me to step forward and get out there and make it, especially with this pandemic, with the coronavirus pandemic. We all need to secure additional income for ourselves. Our jobs are one thing, and lucky for me, I've been lucky and blessed enough to work for the federal government for this year. Matter of fact, November 19th will be 19 years I've been with the federal government. So I haven't been affected by that. But those of you who have been affected by that, please tap into your strength. That's all I ask, is that you tap into your strength. If there's something within you that you do well, get it out there. Because there's how many, 7 point so many billion people on the planet. Trust me, somebody's going to want something that you can create or make or even talk about and sell. So that's what I'm doing here. Just getting out there and just helping people. And even if you donate your time, there's nothing wrong with donating your time. This grant will also help me to actually buy more supplies so I can teach individuals and donate my time to teach them for free. I just think this is a wonderful opportunity, and I hope you guys will take my application into consideration. And I thank you for the time. Thank you, and God bless, and stay safe.